across to Birmingham now in the UK. Talk to Umer Karim, who's visiting fellow at the think tank, the Royal United Services Institute. Thanks very much for being with us on the programme. As I mentioned there, nearly 3,000 deaths, 270,000 infections. I mean, some might say it's actually irresponsible to hold the Hajj at all.
Well, there are things at stake which are much beyond this particular dynamic, because holding Hajj is an utmost prestige which the Saudi kingdom holds. And there are issues of religion at stake here. If the Hajj, because otherwise the Saudi kingdom could have scrapped it off totally, since they are not getting any revenues from holding this event. But because of its religious significance, and because Muslims generally would like to have this event held at a symbolic level, they have gone with it.
I mean, you mentioned the economy there. It's obviously still going to cost the kingdom very, very dear not to hold the Hajj, and it comes as well amid a slump in the price of oil. Do you think eyes have been on that a little bit as well in this decision?
For now, I guess the kingdom just doesn't want to get a new mass infection or new spread, because we are talking about the economy. It is really hard on the economy with the oil prices low and the austerity kicking in. But let's just suppose that if the Hajj had been held on the normal level and there would have been a massive infection spread, what would have happened with all the kingdom's health systems? They would have been under massive pressure, and simply they couldn't have coped up such a situation, and then the kingdom would have been blamed for this re-emergence of the infection. So I guess the economic damage they can recover afterwards, but the health aspect of this whole thing was too much to ignore.
That risk is still there, though, isn't it? I mean, we've still got 10,000 people taking part.
I don't think so. In my own personal view, they are not 10,000. From the numbers which I have seen, because the residents have been made to stay in a particular hotel, I think the facilities would cater only to 1,000 to 2,000 people. And with the scale, the capacity of the Grand Mosque and of most of these avenues, which are made in a way to hold more than 2 million people, I think the whole event can be held very smoothly and in a very organized manner. And I was seeing actually some images which the Saudi authorities have issued, and most of the events were actually unfolding in over 2 hours. So that shows that it's not a very big number. It's definitely not 10,000.
Umer Karim, thanks very much for being with us on the programme. That's Umer Karim from the Royal United Services Institute. Thanks.